rich, and I ain't famous. I'm a fucking wild animal that cannot tame this. And I'm coming from my cut, bitch, I need that payment. Beginning to lack love, heart black as a raven. Sick of rap at the grave, and fuck the cap and you playing it. When my family get end up with your...
Alright, hey everybody, it's me, Pat, the bearded hippo, and today's a video a bit different than most. Today I was going to do a video because it's Monday and it's my day off, and I don't do that many videos as I was when I was doing this at the start. And I was at work today in the concrete, because I do concrete as well, man of multi-talents. But I hit 1,000 subscribers today, and I've been waiting to hit 1,000. I've only been doing this for just under 3 months, and I was happy that I hit 1,000. I was like, hey, people enjoy what I have to say, and people enjoy the music that I put on the channel. And when I first started, I was like, oh, we'll see how this goes. Because, you know, get high, your mates, oh, mate, you should do a fucking YouTube channel. This would be awesome. Let's do a podcast. Yeah. Hey, dude, you know a lot about music. You should do a YouTube channel. And I was like, fuck it. Yeah, all right. I got nothing to lose. I'm 35, and I know how to use the internet a little bit. So let's do a channel. Man, it's been successful. And I wanted to thank you. And I was going to do this big, like, 1,000 subscriber video. But, part of me today was a little bit in two minds of it, because I didn't feel like I was able to celebrate. I know it's not a big deal, 1,000, but for me it was, so I thought I could celebrate. And then I went to the shops. And with everything that's happening around in the world, I am not too... I'm not blasé to the fact of what's going on in the world, but in my age, I'm a pretty lax dude. I'm pretty easygoing, and though the chaos is spread around the continent, I was like, I'll deal with it when it gets here. And today felt like it got here. So I went to the shops. And to get some lunch, and I went to the bank. And as I entered the shopping center, the two restaurants at the entrance, the cinema, the arcade place, you know, like pinball machines and shit, and all these clothes shops and everything, all in this entranceway of my shopping center, at 1 p.m. in the afternoon was closed. And I was like, oh fuck, it's crazy. And nobody was in there. So I went to the bank. I know the bank dude, and I'm an idiot, so I at the door, I was like, hey man, you want me to throw this at you? But I was like, nah, I'll go in. And we're talking, and it's been dead all day. I think I was like, I don't know, it's a bank, so I was like the 20th customer. That's not a lot. That's not a lot at a bank. And I was starting to get a little bit, I don't know, uneasy. I was uneasy, and I'm not going to go into the conspiracy theories. I'm not gonna start blaming and pointing fingers at countries and people and all that shit. I'm not gonna do that, because this channel is always a channel of positivity and not negativity. And there's enough of those fucking channels out there. And if you want to hear those dudes, go hear those dudes, but not me. So my priority is my job and my family, my kid and my partner and my parents and grandparents and all that kind of shit, as with you guys. Now over the last couple of weeks, again, I've seen what's happening. I've seen photos of New York City completely empty. I've seen shots of Italy completely empty. And that one hits a little bit home, because even though I was born in Australia, I am Australian, my family is Italian. So when I see beautiful places like Venice and Rome and shit empty, holy shit. And I know a bit about this coronavirus. I know a little bit about this COVID-19, you know. And again, I wasn't worried. SARS didn't affect me. I've had the flu 100 times. So I was like, again, fuck it. I'll deal with it if I get it. But it's not that simple. I'm not even going to talk about the death rate or, you know, those kind of things. What I'm more worried about is people's mental. So, like, I'm a barber, and good things were coming, but tomorrow, all the staff have a big staff meeting, and find out tomorrow if I'm still working. My missus went to work today, and she is on the computer and on the phones and stuff for a service department for a car dealership, and she was told that her and some of the other girls will have to move to another location. She didn't lose her job, but, you know, they all sit around a table and on the computer, and she's been moved to another location. That's okay. But I've also had a friend today, after 3.5 years of being a casual, my best friend, he ended up getting a new opportunity about 2 weeks ago, and today he lost his job. After quitting the other job to do this job, and now he's lost this job. And within reason, he is upset. I have another friend who I've shouted out on this show before, whose son does the Turtle 20 TV and his journey through chemotherapy. And we are worried because of the chemo, he has no immune system. And he's only a kid. So we have that going on as well. I have my sister who owns a dance studio be told from the local government that she can no longer have her premises running. So there's like a couple hundred kids there that can't go dancing. I have my kid in childcare, and I'm in two minds whether to pull him out or not. I am worried that though he's only in a family daycare with 3 or 4 other kids, is the risk too high? So once I do this video, I might go pick him up. But me and my partner work, so what do we do in that case? You know, I went to you know, all the restaurants, and there's no chairs anymore, so you can only get takeaway and you have to leave. The roads are emptier. Just the atmosphere in my area is eerie-ish. You know, we got beautiful beaches here in Australia and in Queensland, and a couple of days ago there's photos of like Bondi Beach and shit like that, and they are filled to capacity. You can't even see the sand, and then photos came up yesterday and it was empty. So what's one to do? I've always, you know, look at those weirdos and those masks and shit. Now I feel like, do I go buy a mask? Should I have friends come over? Just those little things that I myself never thought I would experience. My partner has never thought that she would live in a time where this is going on. And yeah, the conspiracy theories and the government, blah, 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 blah. But our government today has basically put us on it's not a lockdown, but only shops of necessity are allowed to be open. You can't have more than 100 people at a location. And I think that's around the world right now. I know in America that they've pulled kids out, and they might be out of school for 6 months. Now, how does that work? How does that work? I know the government is offering money and stuff like that, but the mentality of even, yeah, you can't work, fuck yeah, I got a month off Netflix, but for the others that can't work for 6 months, you know, there's people in all different fields and occupations that might not be able to work. You know, so it's a scary thing. It's a mental thing. It's people who have lost income, who has lost. It's not about the deaths. The number of deaths is so minuscule compared to other things, and it's the media and the world of like Facebook and other social media platforms that have, they have blown it up to put the fear into people, and that's a crazy thing. And I know I'm just me, and I'm just doing these YouTube channels for shits and giggles and for some fun. But fuck, man, if I'm here for 6 months, there's gonna be a fucking video every day for 6 months, and it's crazy. Is there gonna be a point where we can't go outside? And yeah, it feels like the zombie apocalypse, but without the fun of the zombies. There's nothing to do. And every day can change. Yeah, okay, I might do this staff meeting for my job tomorrow and go, yeah, Pat, you can cut hair tomorrow. We're just gonna space the chairs out even more. Put your gloves on, put your mask on, and we'll do that. But tomorrow is Tuesday for me. What comes on Friday and what comes next week? Do I hit my Centrelink, which is like the Australian welfare? Do I hit them and go, hey man, can I just get on unemployment, or can I get some form of subsidiary or something like that so I can get some money? Do I become a dodgy person and fucking just sell everything? Like, what do I do as a person? And what do we do as a community and everything like that? You know, you can't stand 1.5 meters together right now at any point or any location in public, like a restaurant or a bank or in the grocery shop, but they're going to leave the kids in school for the next 1.5 weeks before school holidays start. If it's so bad out there, why are we not just taking the kids out now? It's very confusing, and it's like I said, it's eerie, and it's weird. And like I said, I went to the shops, it's dead. You're driving around, it's dead. You know, the car parks are empty. You know, you see, I know my fans in America, some of them are in Detroit, and you know, you used to see the old pictures of all the abandoned buildings and shit like that, and it's like, fuck, that's crazy. And then you go to the shops today and it kind of feels the same. It's abandoned, you know, or that sector of the shop is abandoned. And that doesn't happen here. That doesn't happen here at all. And then we're running out of supplies like other countries. Retards are going crazy with the toilet paper. I don't get it. You know, now we're out of the pastas, and we're out of like all the cupboard food, the long-lasting food, the long-life milks. You know, we're only allowed one. We're only allowed 2 packets of pasta. Only allowed 2 sauces, and it's kind of. It sounds stupid. It really does sound stupid that we as human beings are only allowed to say 2 packets of noodles, but it's because of all the other fucking morons that ruined it for the rest of us. Because, you know, oh, there's a virus, better get in my bunker and doomsday prep myself. But that's my fault. That's me venting. That's me as a human being and talking to the folks that, you know, might be in the same boat as me. But the world is a crazy place right now. We all need to stay safe. And it's not even about the germs. It's about the mental. It's about the depression. It's about your friends and your family. You know, again, we don't have to care about anybody else, but the people in your circle, you need to care about them. And, you know, again, like my brother, he works for Costco. And then, you know, the people with the toilet paper again, it's crazy. But eventually they're going to have to probably shut that place down too. But watch the depression and watch the mental. And ask your mate if they're okay. You know, if your friends have lost jobs and stuff, be there for them. It's a crazy, crazy time. And again, this was supposed to be my happy 1,001k subscribers. I did it. But it doesn't really feel like that. I might do another one tomorrow or something like that. But anyway, you know, yeah, it's not a positive video. It's not a negative video. It's this is what's happening around me and how are you doing kind of video. And I am the bearded hippo, as you can see. It's gorgeous. Yeah, it's funny. I've had ladies go, I want to run my fingers through it on the comments. I'm like, you're cute, thank you. It's lovely. And I've got the other comments. Let's talk about it. I've got the other comments saying, hey man, I can't believe you haven't blown up yet. Only 900 subscribers, what the fuck? And it's like, it's really nice that there is no negativity and my channel is building on a positive note. I'm not, I'm never going to do the clout chasing videos, or I'm not going to do a reaction video for an artist I don't like just to put them on video to tell you guys that I think they suck. I'm not going to do that. You'll work it out eventually because, hey, this artist is fucking successful. He has not done one video yet. That's why I haven't done one video yet. And it's funny, I have to say I respect the legion of little Darky fans and, the fans of the Russian video I just did from Leningrad. Those fans just come in swarms. But I do an Eminem video, I join a Lucas video, or a mainstream artist, Roddy Rich, and I get nothing. It's interesting to learning the algorithms of how YouTube actually works and what the people like and things like that. But anyway, I'm ranting. Just please, I'm the bearded hippo. Don't tell your mother, check in on your mother and ask if she's okay and if she has all the necessities that she needs. Ask your mother. And just be safe. Be cautious and take the precautions around you just to make life a little bit more comfortable and easy, and to take the stress away of what might be looming up here, and just try to avoid the grey clouds. Pat, bearded hippo from Australia, saying I love ya, be safe, and I will still stay here and entertain you guys for as long as I can. Peace.
I gotta do to get my foot in the fucking gate. I'm on a mission to individually decapitate you motherfuckers. Mad at me, all the moves that you can. I've been grinding, making new bands, double time and shaking hands, and I'm probably the fucking chance that they won't take. I don't give a motherfuck, my ambition they won't break. Victory they won't taste. Nah.